it's Ivy and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hello, my name is Ivy, also known as Intuitive IVM, here on this channel and on calendly.com/intuitivivm, where I do tarot and oracle card readings. So if you want a live voice reading with me, go ahead and click on the link down below. Also, I have a spiritual product business called Unearthly Treasures. We sell everything from earrings to spell jar necklaces and love spell oils and all kinds of oils to help you with all kinds of things, including sleep. So check us out. I will post that down below as well. So hello, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and this channel is all about the magical, the mystical, and the supernatural. Mondays are for the magical, Wednesdays are for the mystical, and Fridays or Saturdays are for the supernatural. Today is Wednesday, so it is a mystical Wednesday. So today I have a brand new pick a card reading. I have the next 72 hours pick a card reading. So what is going to be happening within the next 72 hours for you? Keep in mind this is a timeless reading. So it doesn't go based off of the date that I posted it. It goes based off of the date that you've watched this video. So in front of me are 3 different piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So just close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, open up your eyes, and whatever you are drawn to first, that is more than likely the pile for you. If you didn't pick the first pile right, that's okay. You can always come back and try again. So let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Right, so if you picked pile number 1, aka I believe this is called the Gypsy Tarot deck, this is what Spirit has to say about your next 72 hours. Ooh, so we got the Lovers card. Awesome. And the 3 of Wands. Okay, awesome. Okay, so if you are single, I see something blossoming within the next 3 days. So if this is somebody that you already have your eye on, this is something that you're going to see. You're going to see forward momentum in this. This might not exactly mean that you're going to jump into that relationship within the next 3 days, but you're definitely going to start getting towards that, if that makes any sense. And if there's nobody that's caught your eye within the next 72 hours, within the next 3 days, you're going to find somebody that you sort of align with, and that you might want to pursue. We see with the 3 of Wands and the Lovers card, these 2 cards together is just, like I said, forward momentum in this situation. If you are in a relationship, this is definitely good news, because this is something blossoming. This is something happening for you in your relationship. So whether this is, you guys just developing this like deeper bond between the 2 of you, or just taking the next step, this is something that's going to happen. You're going to see some sort of positive movement happening within the next 3 days, which is absolutely amazing. So let's just pull one more card here. We got the 7 of Cups. We got 2 cards here. Okay, so we got the 7 of Cups, and then we got the Hierophant. So we've got a lot of, 7 of Cups is a lot of choices here, and we got the Hierophant. So I see you're sort of in that stage, or wanting to get in that stage, where you want to dive into a whole bunch of different subjects, and there's going to be one in particular that you're going to want to seek out above the rest, because right now your mind's like, oh, I want to learn this, I want to learn this, I want to get to know this. Stick to one or a couple of things, because doing all at once, you're not going to be able to master it the way that you should. So I see that happening for you. You just want to start like looking into all kinds of things, and you're just not going to know which one to dive into deeply. But don't worry, you will definitely get there. So let's see. Okay, so comfort. So for the Lovers card, we got comfort. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of, take comfort in the fact that you are going to be seeing some forward momentum when it comes to your love life, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship. This is something that's going to be a very positive thing. You guys are going to, I feel like for those that are in a relationship, this is really definitely going to be some sort of stronger bond between the two of you within the next 3 days. You guys are sort of going to connect on a much deeper level. The communication is going to be more clear. Let's see. So for the Three of Wands, we got, yes, determination. I love this because we have the Three of Wands, and it's them reaching the peak of a mountain. I love the fact that this card literally has a mountain and the top of it. So I feel like if you guys, this is actually whether you're single or in a relationship, I feel like you guys have literally been climbing up a mountain. So whether you've been single and you feel like, you've found the one, and then you just slip and then you fall, and then it turns out that this person was not the person for you, and you just sort of kept trying, and you felt like you were getting nowhere, like you were just climbing up and up and up this mountain, but you're not reaching the top. Well, now you've reached the top. You've gotten there. You've gotten to that point where you are going to meet this person. You're in that mindset. You're in that state of mind. You're in that place where you're going to find this person that really connects with you on a deeper level. If you are in a relationship, same thing. There's some sort of struggle that you've been trying and you've been climbing this mountain, and you just haven't seen the top yet. Well, you're finally overcoming this huge hurdle that you guys have been facing, and you guys are climbing to the top of the mountain, and you are seeing this light within the next 3 days. Whatever issues, whatever conflicts, whatever was going on between the two of you, just know that that's finally going to subside. That communication is going to become more clear. Those problems are going to ease and resolve, and you guys are going to be in a much better state where this bond is being developed on a much deeper level, and it's just really amazing. So next, for your Seven of Cups and your Hierophant, next 3 days, what do we see? Sweetness. Okay, so sweetness. So for some of you, the choices that you're going to be making, it's just something that seems like a very sweet deal. So this might be some sort of pursuit financially where you're like, oh, this seems like a really sweet deal. I kind of want to take it. Make sure that whatever path you take, you're following your heart and not the money. Just because something seems like a sweet deal. So like I said, whatever it is that you're trying to learn, whatever it is that you're trying to, move forward with, like I said, you're going to have a lot of things that you want to learn, that you want to master. Make sure that whatever it is, you're following it for something for yourself, and you're not following it for the money and the finances, because essentially if you do it that way, you're just not going to be happy. And the Hierophant, pain. Okay, yes, like I said, make sure that you're following things because you enjoy them, or else it's just not going to be what you expected. All right, so let's find out what's going on next. Okay, so the energy is gaining momentum. Like I said, this energy is gaining momentum. That leap, that climb up the mountain, it's reaching its peak. You're getting there. Don't you worry. We got yet another mountain. I love that. Like, this is something that's going to be, at first I thought it was going to be something simplistic, but the fact that we have all these mountains and reaching the top of the mountains and having the sun over here, I feel like this is going to be something big. I don't think that this is going to be something that's just small and minimal. Plus, we got 2 major arcana cards. I feel like you're going to experience a big shift in your love life. Whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, you're going to experience a big shift, a big positive shift. I want to emphasize it's going to be a positive shift because you're finally overcoming this huge mountain and reaching the top, and you're going to feel this triumph. Moving forward. We've got Libra, the scales. Okay, I love that. So a new romantic cycle begins. Like I said, I feel like this whole thing just emphasized a lot on like the romance. And so yeah, so this is going to be something that's huge. So like I said, if this was like the mountain that you were climbing was just like you felt like you were just hitting a lot of like walls in like the relationship when it comes to like communication, you guys just had a lot of conflict going on, this is finally going to change. You guys are going to overcome this big hurdle, whatever it was that you were facing, whatever conflict you guys had, whether you felt like you just weren't being recognized or noticed, or you know, they might have messed up or you might have messed up, you guys are going to overcome this and move forward from it. This is something that's going to be, you know, you guys are going to hit this new romantic cycle where things are going to be fresh and lively and beautiful and amazing. And if you are single, you're going to find this person that you really connect with. You're going to find a new person that you have a soul contract with, that you're going to really vibe with, that you're going to enjoy, that's going to enjoy your time and you're going to enjoy as well. And you guys are just going to vibe on this really deep level. So next thing, Tatiana's fortune cards. Yes, so loyalty. So I feel like if you guys are in a relationship and there was somebody that maybe one of you may not have been loyal, or you guys were just questioning loyalty, or there wasn't enough, you know, you guys wanted to establish more trust, whether they wanted to establish more trust with you and you're like, why don't you trust me, or vice versa, this trust is going to be gained. You're going to know that the person that you're with is very loyal to you and that you're very loyal to them. Like, this is going to be something that's very positive. And if you are if you're single, the person that you are going to meet, or the person that you already have an interest in, that's going to be the next person that you're in a romantic connection with, this is somebody that, again, is going to be a loyal person. Maybe you had a lot of trust issues in the past. Maybe you've been very hurt in the past, but just know that the next person that you're with is not going to, it's not going to be like that. He's not going to be, or she's not going to be somebody that's unloyal. This is somebody that's faithful and true to you. As long as, of course, you're loyal to. Last thing we got, okay, we got the starfish. Yes. So the starfish is a dupe at the bottom of the ocean. No, it's actually at the surface, right? I don't even know. I don't even know where the starfish is in the ocean. But I feel like this is going to go with the Seven of Cups and the Hierophant card. So I feel like you have some sort of opportunity to gain either, you know, a lot of public notice, or a lot of notice from people that you truly care about and that you want that attention from, if that makes any sense. And I feel like, again, make sure that what you're doing is for you and not just for recognition, or not just for acceptance from others. Make sure that whatever choice you make, whether this is like, you know, you're starting school, you're starting college, and you don't know what to major in, and you're like, oh, well, my mom said that I should be a doctor, so I'm going to be a doctor. And it's not something that you truly want. I'm not saying this is the case for everybody. I'm just using this as an example, as one example. But like I said, this is a very generalized reading, so this could be endless things. But I'm just saying, just in general, for, you know, that just means, like, it's not, don't make your choice something that don't make your choice based off of what other people want. Make sure it's something that you want to pursue. Like I said, don't pursue money. Don't become a lawyer because they make a lot of money. Don't become a doctor because that's what your mom wants you to be. Make sure that you're following your path in your heart, because that's what's going to lead to happiness. So another example of that would be like, same thing, same thing, but, you know, like a job. You know, you're looking for a job, and well, there's this opening and I can make a lot of money, but I know I'm going to be miserable here. Don't pursue the money. Don't pursue, you know, like, oh, my mom wants me to get a job at this place because they said that it's good for me. Like, or like my sister, I don't know why I keep saying mom. It's because I feel like in my situation, it would be my mom that does that. But just anybody in your family, don't let them influence what you want to pursue. make sure that you're sticking to yourself, your heart. And yeah. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this message for your next 72 hours. Whatever it is that you're facing, whatever, you know, whatever you're trying to pursue, this could honestly, since it's just the next 72 hours, this could even be something that's very minimal, but can lead to, this may seem very minimal, but can lead to great change in the future. Like for example, like, you know, you suddenly start getting into, like, I'm not sure, like stocks, for example, and you like it at first, and then you tell your mom about it, and then your mom's like really hyped up and excited that you're getting into stocks, and then in the long run it's not something that you want to do, but like your mom is like, oh no, you should stay in that because it was really good for you. That's another thing, is don't, like I said, go by what other people, don't let other people influence your decisions. Make sure it's something that you truly want. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming another member of our growing Luminite family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you picked pile number 2 with the Luna Soul Tarot, this is the message for you. So what is going to happen within the next 72 hours? Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so first things first, we got the 4 of Wands. Awesome. So I see this could be something as minimal as like just harmony brought back into your family, into your, you know, your home life. There might be like a lot of tension going on. This could be something as simple as like you guys are all working too much and you guys haven't really had the time to spend time with each other, and this is just you guys just like reconnecting. Or it could be something larger. The 4 of Wands could be anything from like you're making that move, or you know, within the next 3 days you finally make that decision to move. You may finally make that decision to like set the date for your wedding. Things like that, that all falls into the 4 of Wands. So a lot of, you know, home life and moving forward, and a lot of happiness, or just a simple celebration. You could be celebrating something within the next 3 days that you're going to have a lot of fun at. We've got the Page of Wands. This is you pursuing something that you're very passionate about. This could be something that, you know, sparked some interest. Those creativity juices are flowing and you're really falling into this, you know, this whole movement and moving forward into, you know, pursuing a passion and having fun with something. And I really see you doing that. I really see you doing that within the next 3 days. You're taking that initiative. You're taking that first step into, sorry, I have to cover that. You're moving forward with it. So the next card that we got is the Lovers. That's so funny. The last deck just got the Lovers card as well. So we have some forward momentum when it comes to your relationships. And I feel like this is going on for a lot of people. The last pile had this too, where a lot of like the romantic, you're having a lot of romantic, sorry, I have to do that just because it contains nudity. Yeah, so I see you guys, like, if you are in a relationship, I see you guys like really like unifying and becoming one again and just really harmonizing. So I feel like the 4 of Wands is it goes very hand in hand with the Lovers card. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like this is, you guys are just going to have this, you know, time, however brief or long it may be, but at least for the next 3 days, you guys are going to have this harmony, this like nice harmony. You guys are spending time together. You guys are enjoying each other. You guys are like celebrating being around each other. And if you're single, I see you going out there and, you know, pursuing, taking that first step towards your love life, towards your romantic life, towards finding the one. This doesn't mean that you're going to find that person right when you go out, but you're taking that initiative to try. Especially being in quarantine for so long, there's, you know, a lot of us, we've been so cooped up that we forgot how to, you know, be out in the world and I mean, it's happened to so many of us. I know for myself, like I've turned into such a hermit crab. So I feel like you're finally taking that risk and you're going out there and you're taking that first step. Like, you know what? I'm just going to go out tonight. I'm just going to, go have fun. I'm just going to go celebrate. And you're setting that tone, and you're setting just you going out there and being in this like uplifting, high vibrational mood is going to attract someone. So next we have the King of Swords. So yes, so it's a lot of mental clarity. So I feel like all of us have been, a lot has been going on. A lot has been going on, especially it's taken its toll on a lot of people mentally. And I feel like for you, you're finally breaking through, you're finally coming out of your shell, not just literally as in like stepping out of the house, but like really setting your mind into a more positive state. And that's showing that you're like conquering your mental state. You're really moving forward with it. You're seeing a brand new cycle, a brand new beginning. Like, you know what? I got this. I can move forward. I don't have to be trapped in my own head. And I feel like you're really going to finally be able to move forward with your thoughts, with your, and thus moving forward with more positive thoughts. You're going to eventually be able to like have some more positive emotions, and just going out there is really going to help you as well. Okay, so yes, so isolation. Like I said, you've been spending a lot of time, I feel like for a lot of you, you've been spending a lot of time alone, either like in a literal sense or just sort of like, I mean, this is going to be a literal sense, but also like just very in your head. And you're finally just branching out of that, and within the next 3 days, you're going to make the decision to move forward from that and just be like, you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go back out there. I'm going to be seen, at least, even if it's just once publicly, and you're taking that first step. Surrender. So yeah, so surrender. You don't have to give in to all these, like, you don't have to like try to control every single thought that crosses your mind. Like, oh my gosh, that's a bad thought. Oh my gosh, I just thought a bad thought. Or, oh, like, you're like, I feel like you're criticizing yourself so much. Like, let go. Like, just surrender. Just, if you notice a bad thought, just be like, oh, you know what? Cool. You're not true, but cool. Like, just don't really pay too much attention to it. It happens to everybody. We all have those critical thoughts. We all have those, that what's it called, that thought, like, that you're, especially when you're trapped inside all the time, right? Just going out, you're like, oh my gosh, what if this happens, or what if that happens, or just stop, surrender to it, and just embrace it, and just enjoy that you're out and about again. Just enjoy, because you have this beautiful like confidence about you. We can see with the Page of Wands that you have this beautiful, just confident personality that's just, it might be hidden in there, but I feel like you're really gonna overcome this very soon, because with the King of Wands, within the next 3 days, I feel like you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Oh, these just fell out. All right, so energy and space, yes. So just going out and about, I feel like is going to give you that burst of energy. It's going to give you that, put that pep back in your step. Like, it's really going to help you with your mental, your mental health. So space, just going out there, taking up space, like in a positive way. Like, you're going out there, you're getting back out there, and I just see a lot of things, positive things happening for you once you decide to get out of your head and start to embrace just going out more, whether it just be a walk in nature, whether, you go out with some friends. Like, I feel like you've spent a lot of time in isolation, maybe even isolating yourself from your friends, and now it's time for you to just, hang out with them, even if at first you may seem a little scared, a little anxious, a little timid to do it. Just do it, because I can assure you, like, seeing this card, this is going to be something that's positive. This is going to be a very positive change, and you're going to notice that. Okay, so moving forward, We've got show the world the real you. Like I said, you don't have to hide in isolation anymore. Like, go out there, go have fun. Like, the real you is somebody that's a very fiery, high energized person, somebody that's very passionate about life. Like, go out there and show the world the real you. You're just gonna start, and then you're just gonna start to notice little by little, even if it just takes little by little, you getting comfortable with it. You're gonna be able to, like, just branch out, and so many positive things are going to happen when you do. Okay, so moving forward, we've got Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Like I said, I feel like you've been very, like, preparing yourself. You've been preparing yourself for this. You've been preparing yourself mentally. I feel like you're finally taking that step, like, little by little. I feel like you're going out there, and I feel like you're going to do it. You're going to be able to go out there with so much confidence, and I feel like you worked on yourself so much that you're going to get back out there and you're going to be this amazing, confident person. I feel like you took a lot of time in isolation where you were just focusing on you. And now that you're going back out there, like, it's going to show. Like, you're really just going to radiate this confidence. You're really going to be you're going to be that, like, high energy person that everybody wants to be around. And like I said, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys are going to be going out there and doing some activities together and just really strengthening that bond between the two of you. We have this road. So like I said, you have this. So now that you've done this, right? Now that you spent a lot of time, like, just working on yourself, and you're getting back out there, I feel like you are just at the beginning of a brand new journey. And it's a good one. It's a journey. You're on your life path. You're on your life path. You're where you're supposed to be in your life. You took that time to basically, like, prepare yourself for, you know, getting back on your life path, and you're now able to move forward. You're now able to pursue your life path. You're now able to go down this new route, and that's absolutely amazing. So lastly, we have the Frog. So you're taking that leap. You're going out and you're taking that leap. And I also feel like for a lot of you, you guys are going to, since you're going back on this life path, within the next 3 days, you're going to start seeing frogs. So it might just be one frog, it might be many, but I feel like your spirit guide is going to start sending you frogs to let you know when you're on your path and when you're following your path. So when you start seeing a frog, or if you're having this doubt and you see a frog, even if it's like on the painting, it can be in a literal sense, or it could just be like a picture of it, a little, you know, porcelain doll of it, or porcelain, what's it called, thing out of it. That is a sign from your spirit guide that you are following your path. So yeah, so that is all pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, it's okay. You can just go back and you can pick another pile. This might just not have been the pile for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming another member of our growing Illuminite family. Thank you. Number 3. So if you picked pile number 3, this is the message for you. So the next 72 hours, what's happening? Let's find out. Okay, so we got the Justice card. So you're going to be seeing some justice served. So there may have been some unfairness going on, whether this is your workplace, whether this is at home, whether this is an actual, like, legal court situation. Within the next 3 days, you're going to be facing this justice, basically, and you're going, like, justice is going to be served. So whether this is something, you know, you felt like your needs weren't being met, like in the workplace or at home, like, don't worry, like justice got you, like, karma's got you, and it's all going to be sorted out within the next 3 days. The next card that we got is the Star. Ooh, we got some major arcana cards, so a lot of big things are happening. So I feel like what you want, what you were pursuing, it's literally right around the corner. Like, don't give up, like, keep having faith, because you're right around the corner from reaching whatever goal this is. And I feel like within the next 3 days, you're going to see that. You're going to see like a big positive shift. Then we got the Queen of Cups. So a lot of emotional stability going on here. I feel like also you're going to be led by your intuition within the next 3 days. I just feel like just intuitively, you're just going to sort of have this feeling like, you know what, like, hey, like for the Star, you're going to sort of feel like, you know what, like I feel like what I'm manifesting is right around the corner. Just you feeling that intuition, that inner knowing, you're going to have that within the next 3 days. And that's because it is. Your manifestation is right around the corner. Your goal is right around the corner. The justice that you needed to be served is right around that corner. And within the next 3 days, you're going to see, if it doesn't manifest within the next 3 days, you're definitely going to be seeing a huge shift in that happening soon. So you're at least going to be seeing the forward momentum of it happening. And then lastly, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you might have been a little tight with your money. You might have been very tight with your finances, or or like a financial situation. But this is going to, like, just know that you don't have to be so tight with your money. You don't have to think from a lack mindset. Think from a more positive mindset, because you're manifesting your thoughts, basically, you know. And I feel like intuitively within the next 3 days, you're going to have that intuition, like, you know what, I can't be thinking, you know, I have to hold on to my money, I have to hold on to my money, and I have to hold on too tightly to it because I'm thinking with a lack mindset. And I feel like your intuition is just going to sort of help you out in that way. And that's basically your spirit guide's way of sort of like telling you, like, hey, you know what, like, we're going to be, like, you're right around the corner from getting what you want, whether that be finances, whether that be like a new job, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever goal you're trying to reach, you're almost there. You're almost there. The only thing that's got to change a little bit is this, like, shifting this mindset from the scarcity of this, like, I have to hold on to everything that I have because I can't lose it, to, like, you know what, like, the universe comes and flows. We are all one. We are all connected. So everything is essentially mine and yours. And that's just how the world works. Like, we're all unified as one. Like, everything comes and goes in a circle. It's a circle. Moving forward, we have mystery. So, okay, like I said, justice and mystery. So I feel like there was something that was just very up in the air. I feel like for some of you, it may be like some sort of court situation that just wasn't exactly sorted out in the way that you wanted it to, or it was just kind of left hanging. You didn't know where it was going to go, or just, this might be anything in general. Like, it could be like at the workplace. It could be at the workplace where just something just seemed off, you know, and you felt like you were being, you know, your coworkers were just being some type of way to you, and you just don't know why. And you felt like you were just not being treated right. This could be at work, this could be at school, just some sort, like, of situation. You felt like your needs weren't being met. I'm sorry, my camera keeps dying on me because it's a horrible camera. Okay, so next thing, the Star. So Death and the Star. So like I said, this is an ending to a situation that you were having a lot of issues with. So whether this was like coworkers that were just kind of being shady towards you and you needed to know why, you're going to get the justice is going to be served. You know, it's going to be an ending to whatever situation, whatever conflict this is. Also with the Star and with the Four of Pentacles, this lack mentality, this like, I don't have enough, like, so I have to hold on to everything, this sort of like, or like you're stuck somewhere, this is going to end. This phase that you're stuck in is going to definitely end, and your intuition is going to sort of lead you into a more positive, lighter route within the next 3 days. That's so many cards. Okay, we're gonna shuffle again because I didn't mean for all that to come out. So passion, yes. So I feel like there's something that you're very passionate about. And with the Star, this is something that, like, this is definitely something that you wanted to manifest. This is a goal that you definitely wanted to reach. This is something that you're very passionate about reaching and overcoming and manifesting, and you're finally going to be seeing that. You're finally going to manifest whatever this passion is. You're going to, at least within the next 3 days, you're sort of going to start to see that shift happening for you. You're going to see that it's happening for you. If you don't get there within the next 3 days, it's that you're definitely just going to see and feel that change in a positive route, and you know that you're reaching it, you're there, you're almost there, you're like right around the corner from it, and you're gonna know that. You're just gonna have this inner knowing. So next is nothing is yet set in stone. So like I said, this mindset, you have to shift this mindset. So all of this, including the major arcana, is not set in stone. So this is one possibility of your future, but like I said, you have to overcome this. Everything's mine, so I have to hold on to it. Or, you know, like, not everything's mine, but like, I don't have enough, so I have to hold on to it. I have to hold on to everything that I have because I'm scared of losing it, because I'm not going to get it back. You have to shift that mindset. You really have to shift that mindset in order for you to move forward. Conclusions are within reach. So like I said, with that shift in the mindset, within the next 3 days, you're going to start seeing conclusions with the justice, with moving forward, with manifesting the things that you want. You're going to start seeing that shift. So next thing is Tatiana's cards. So we got the bouquet of flowers. So the bouquet of flowers, I take it as like abundance. So you're going to see a lot of abundance coming your way. And not only that, but I associate flowers with friendships. So, you know, like, tune into your friends. Go talk to some friends. I feel like this is also going to be a time where you sort of start to socialize and, you know, communicate with others. So communicate with your friends, communicate with your inner circle. I feel like that's really going to be something that you do within the next 3 days, and that's really going to help you out with everything going on. You know, like, talk about all the circumstances that you have going on, and that's really going, you know, your friends are going to have a very positive impact. They're going to have a very positive impact for you. And then next we have the crocodile. So a crocodile is very sneaky. So like I said, like this, your intuition's just going to sort of tell you, you know, when you're on the right path, or when you're, you know, getting there, when you're going to reach that conclusion. But you are going to have those inner thoughts that are just going to sort of kind of creep up and be like, oh, you know what? You know, that's not true. That's not true. You just have to really trust your intuition and really strengthen that intuition muscle, and just learn to listen to your inner knowing, because your inner knowing is what's right. And you're going to have that little thought that creeps in and is like, you know what? No, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. And I see that creeping up. Like, don't pay attention to it. And I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, don't pay attention to it, because like I said, nothing is set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. So all of this positive thing that's going to happen, all this justice that's going to be served, all this moving forward with your goals, and, you know, that you're passionate. Alright, so, like I said, my camera keeps shutting off. Just try not, when you hear this harsh voice, just know that the harsh voice, if it sounds mean, is not going to be your intuition. Your intuition is never mean. It's never aggressive. It can gently, like, nudge you, like, this isn't right. But you're not going to hear this awful voice telling you, like, oh, you're not good enough, and oh, you're doing this wrong, and oh, you have to hang on to this and this and this, because if you lose it forever. That voice, that's not your intuition. That's the voice that you have to be like, I acknowledge you, thank you, but I'm going to listen to my intuition now. That's what you got to do, and if you do that, then all this positivity can happen. You can have this, like, you know, that hope coming back, because you're trusting your intuition, and you're just going to have this inner knowing that, you know, the goals that you want to reach, the passion that you're pursuing, this goal that you're passionate about, you're going to reach it very soon. So yeah, so that is all pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, and if it didn't, it's okay. This might just not have been the message for you. You can always go back and give it another try. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming another member of our growing Illuminite family. Thank you. Bye.